About to go in the garage where there's copyright music. YouTube blocks me in an instant. It's so annoying. It used to be a great platform. And now it's broken. Good morning. Welcome back to GTA Gemma, your Gen X granny on Kick with clips on YouTube. Super excited as I talk shit about YouTube. Super excited to be here. Very, very happy to be here. Oh, I'm a little sluggish this morning. I'm on this trajectory to start my new contract for work in January. And so I've got all this stuff I need to get done. You know, adulting accomplishments. And it's kicking my butt, man. So yesterday I streamed Tsushima for actually almost 4 hours, but the first hour and a half we had drop issues. So I went and fixed all that, and I think things are running really smoothly. But the point is that my 2-hour Tsushima stream yesterday afternoon I'm very, very proud of it. I have been grinding it out on that game. In fact, I don't think I played any GTA yesterday. That might be the first day since I got back from Japan in September that I abstained completely from playing any GTA. Maybe there was one other. No, maybe there was like 2 or 3 others when I went to see my grandkids. Other than that, this is daily life. Okay. So we are going to collect our cash. It shouldn't be too bad. I've been staying on top of that.
Hey bosses.
Oh wait.
The guy with this copy of Dre's phone. Head back to the office when you...
It's been about a day, so it could be a little crazy at the cash factory. We will hop into Knoway missions. I'm still trying to get a tour of one of the more expensive mansions. I was wondering if anybody who has finished the Knoway missions has seen Michael again, or does he just show up at your door when you buy the house and that's it? Is that it? Is that the only Michael cameo we're getting? Because frankly, I was pretty excited about that. And I was reading in the forums this morning, like, do people like the Knoway missions? And some people are kind of like iffy on them. The other thing about them is the conspiracy theory guy. I love conspiracy theories. So heavily into them. One of my favorite forms of entertainment, right? I know all of them. He just sounded crazy. I realize the irony of that statement, but I don't know. It wasn't coherent at all. And I guess maybe that's the point. And I'm missing it. I do have a diagnosis. One that confirms I sometimes miss social cues. So maybe I'm just missing the point. That's probably likely. Please hold. It's not that bad, and I've adopted the policy of doing those with my crew, so it doesn't take long. Because, look, I paid my dang dues when it comes to those drop-off missions. That's how I got all this money. I'm not buying a mansion, guys. I'm not doing it. I'm staying true to who Gemma is. Gemma is very, not frugal, strategic with her money. So when she needs to, upgrade a business, which is actually, we might do that. Why is it not letting me? Hello? It's been buggy, hasn't it? Hey, can I, what the hell? So weird. The servers have been buggy. I read that they're doing a lot of back-end stuff. I also read that there's some GTA, in fact, that's what we'll watch this morning. I've got a lineup of some GTA videos that we can watch. And the rumor is that there are some, I guess, not mechanics, but I don't know the proper word for it. What is going on? See, that didn't pop up, but I was able to, whatever. I'll come back for the bike. I guess I'll just say mechanics, even though I know it's wrong, like mechanics and scenery and like, I guess back end stuff that they're loading into GTA Online, I guess probably for the purpose of testing. And the sharp-eyed people who strictly make GTA videos for a living, that's not my niche, that's not what I do. They've noticed it. So we're gonna go check in with those clever folks, those eagle-eyed homies and homettes and homes, whatevers, and see. I think homie is like a gender neutral term, wouldn't you say? Homie? Because when I lived in the real Los Angeles, girls were homegirls and boys were homeboys. So I think you could say homie and refer to anyone, right? So we're going to say homies. The homies over there, clever homies who look out for those things, we're going to go see what they have to say. It's going to be cool. Mm-hmm. So we talk about work a lot on this channel. We talk about personal finance, especially as it relates to young people starting out their lives, because I have young people starting out their lives in my household, and I also have grandchildren under 10 years old, okay? Way under 10 years old. So my concern for economics and the truth about the job market, is profound. And yes, I'm a Gen X granny playing video games on the internet, but I try also at times to talk about things that are really important, and that is one of the things that we talk about all the time. And I feel a lot better about this contract that I'm going into. But I'm bringing this up because there were times when I didn't feel good about it. In fact, the last one before I went to Japan, the last one right before this, freaked me out from the start. I didn't trust my gut. I took it, and it turned out to be horrible. I encountered one of the scariest people I've ever encountered at work. I do not say that lightly. Last night in bed, my sleep has been a little bit disrupted. I don't know what's going on. I was thinking about all the jobs I've had, and I only got to like, oh no, maybe a third, maybe 40% of my adult life. So I counted a couple teenage jobs and then adult jobs. And it's been like, I got to like 30. And one of the things is, it's always been a theme with me. If the people suck, I can't do it. Right? I can't I cannot stay somewhere where the people suck. I'll get back to that thought. Just give me 1 second. And like how long I stay is almost in direct proportion to how much people suck. Like, do I have friends there, and are there cool people to take the edge off of the real suck? Then it lasts longer. But, and it's not that I have a problem with authority, because I'm very much a kind of a rules person. I like the rules because I think it creates an even playing field. That's why I like them. On the checkerboard, there are black squares, there are white squares. I'm on the white squares, and to me that means like I like things orderly. I like the rules. What I do have a problem with is crappy, shitty people in authority, and there's so many of them. You're gonna run into crappy, shitty people in authority probably more often than not. Anytime I wasn't treated like a human being, just a human being, just with the typical courtesy that you would expect, I'm gone. But I still, on this contract, still feel like, I don't know, sometimes I wonder if I still want to do this job. I've done it a long, long time. And when you've done something so long, oh, these fuckers are destroying all my supplies. Over some freaking liquor alcohol, dude, what? So dumb. Oh, I'm gonna get beat up over some beer, some Budweiser. 1 second. That reminds me, I need to take this allergy pill. My friend told me that it's cedar season where I live, which means my face has exploded and is twice the size it normally is, and I can't breathe. Oh my god, they're after me again. I should have dealt with them back there a long time ago. My supplies are almost gone. Oh, I didn't hit him hard enough. Oh, fuck it. There's nothing left. How freaking annoying is that? So annoying. Ah, don't run over me. I'm just here trying to do my job. Boo. Anyways. All that to say, don't sell your soul. I'm not talking about the fun Illuminati kind that's supposed to... all the supplies were destroyed. Boo, that's dumb. I don't know why I do that one. It's never... Oh, I better get out before I get freaking exploded. Good morning. Good morning, server. Everybody. My bike is destroyed. I leave to Japan for 2 days, 3 days. Oh, I still remember. And everything falls apart. This music is fun. I wonder how many of them were destroyed. Except what do I want to drive today? I don't really want to drive my bike. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go to my class this morning, my workout class.
What you want? Some wheels?
That class is like, I feel like the 11-year-olds are going to try to shoot me this morning. I just have a feeling. It feels like that kind of day on the server. Los Santos has that little ominous feeling. So we may switch over to Tsushima in a little while. Ooh, I'll go get my money. That sounds like nice. Ooh, I gotta get out of here. This purple guy, he's lurking. He's been around here twice. I don't trust it. I'm addicted to that game right now, Tsushima. And I'm really doing it so I can play Yotai. Some people call it Yote, but I'm going to take a chance and put the emphasis on... What is that? Get paid in Knoway, get screwed. We just need you to hack the Knoway database. Oh, Tino did that one last night. Double T. We had a good time. I watched him go through those missions. He's a newer player. He's completely new to Rockstar and Rockstar's personality. So he's like, I'm not getting any money for these missions. He's just getting RP and JP. Did he get any JP? No, I don't think he got any JP either. But anyway, he got RP and no money. And he's like, what the heck? I will admit it's not as fun. I come here for dopamine. Straight mainline dopamine. You're gonna hold back and not give me the dopamine I paid for? I painted the car. It was too dark. You couldn't see the beautiful features. So my Super Bowl of adulting has calmed down quite a bit. I think I found a car that I don't hate the idea of. My biggest thing with these cars is the prices went batshit crazy right after COVID. Like, I bought my last car, brand new. Very rare occasion I buy a new car, brand new car. On January 2nd, 2020. I got the last cheap car, the last low interest rate, and then everything went insane. So ever since I moved to Texas 4 years ago, I've been fighting, clawing to the death, not to capitulate, pay too much for a piece of shit car that I don't want. You know, I've picked up several cash cars just to avoid doing that, because I don't believe in financing an overpriced car. Basically, like, you're ruining your life. They sometimes refer to it as peeling off a chunk of flesh. It absolutely is, because I've worked so hard on our finances, our family finances, to make sure that we're being smart and using our resources in a clever way, and to just be up against a wall where you have to buy something that you don't really want, that's cost too much. It just feels like, let's use the appropriate word. I don't want to say something hyperbolic and rude. It feels like kind of being a hostage, like you're a hostage to the financial system. And I know that's not an unusual sentiment. Everyone feels that way. I'm not special, you know. I'm grateful to have the resources to be able to get something, but at the same time, it has taken 4 years. I'm still paying way more than I want to pay. I still have to go backwards on paying off. I paid off so much of what was owed, legitimately. Like I almost paid off that car.
Okay, if we want to get the word out for this club, we're gonna have to do some flyering.
That's fine. We'll do flyering. Whatever you want, buddy. Where is the... Oh, I didn't even have to get in. And the only way I talked myself into it was like, okay, this car should last me like 10 years. It has a crazy warranty. I can do stuff with it for the Airbnb, right? Like it hits several points in my life. I have enough room for my grandkids if they're in town, and they visit fairly often. But man, I'm not happy about having to pay so much more. And my city, I love public transportation. Love it. Because for me, for no other reason than it takes all the stress out of getting around. All of it. I took the train when I lived in Denver. I took the train to the courthouse every single day, every single work day for 8 years. Reduce my altitude? Oh. Okay, did I get him? Usually I have to go higher. And I loved it. I could read. I was studying at the time. I had, I could get all kinds of stuff. I could rest. Like, it literally gave me more time in my life. I wish it wasn't dark. My town, I have heavily experimented with the public transportation system. It sucks. I mean, it sucks. And I can tell you why. In this state, as opposed to my home state, they actually work on the roads. So they did not work on the roads in my home state, and they had an excellent public transportation system. Here, they're always opening up more ways to get somewhere, but it's because you're driving everywhere you go. You are driving everywhere you go. And we've got some main transportation lines, and then we even have a train. The train is great. The train is exactly what I'm describing. The train here in Dallas is as good as the one in Denver. It doesn't go anywhere. It goes straight up and down. And in Colorado, if you had to go like a long distance, there's like some regional trains, but otherwise there's like these really nice regional buses. Like, honestly, you could argue that the public transportation system in Denver is like mini scale Japan, because when I was in Japan, there were no holes. You could get anywhere quickly, safely, clean, quiet. It was wonderful. Here in Dallas, it's crazy. And then in Denver, I remember being a young kid, like 13, 14, needing to go to friends' houses, didn't have a car. I could walk out the door and get on a bus. And I could get on a bus, it didn't matter where my friend lived. I could get on a bus basically within a block of their house. Just get off the bus and basically be in a house. It was that tight. They had little tiny routes that fed into the bigger routes. It was so well planned. And I don't like that the topic of public transportation has turned into yet another political football. it doesn't matter what it is. If it's trash collection, getting around, every human function has turned into some actual bullshit argument and we've lost, in my opinion, this is my granny rant. We've lost the ability just to solve fucking problems easily and quickly. Get things done. Can we just solve problems for people? No, because I call it franking capitalism because I like the free market. I'll just come right out and say I like people being anybody, creatives, Etsy people who don't want to fucking work and want to play video games all day. I love the idea of you being able to create something and survive. Create a business of something that matters to you, and you basically have won it all. You've got it all. You have it all. I did. But everything has been commodified, and no one cares about solving our problems. And it's like, how am I supposed to fix the bus system in Dallas? Like, I would want nothing more to be part of that. I think it used to be a lot easier to fix these problems because the public's feelings and their weigh-in and their sentiment was something that companies and governments from the local to the federal had to contend with. They have basically just told us to go fuck ourselves. We're not we're not taking questions. We're not taking comments. We're gonna do things the way that we see fit, and you can suck it. And look, Dallas is full of billionaires. Our economy is great. They're arguing that Texas, I hope to God this doesn't happen, will be the next state to legalize cannabis. Look, I'm not against people smoking and using cannabis for all kinds of purposes. Just to have fun for playing video games, or you have crippling, horrible anxiety, you need to take it. It's the only thing that helps, and you don't want to be medicated on some kind of other pills, and this works for you. Like, there's so many reasons that, production. Hemp is the strongest, and we're not talking cannabis, we're talking hemp, but hemp creates some of the strongest plastic out there, right? But it destroyed Colorado, in my opinion. Because what we had in Colorado was a lot of lurking corruption, quiet, very deep under the radar corruption. And in my opinion and in my lived experience, when weed was legalized in Denver, in Colorado, that corruption just bubbled up to the surface. And the reason why I think that is because anytime you have some kind of a boom economy, and whether it's on a macro or micro scale, local or a larger scale, the freaks come out. And we already had them. They were lurking. Colorado was a place, Denver, Colorado in particular, was a place that nobody really thought about. Like, when I was young, a teenager, I remember that kids would perpetrate that they were from New York or from LA because they were embarrassed to be from Denver, because Denver was kind of a cow town and boring. No offense to Oklahoma. I love Oklahoma. It's my neighbor now. But it was just being from Oklahoma. People are like, you're from where? Oh, you're from Oklahoma. Okay. Right? It kind of meant nothing. No one cared. Meanwhile, military industrial, very corrupt politics. Very corrupt. And then when the weed was legalized, in my opinion, that's when it just went batshit. It all kind of bubbled to the surface. And the most unfortunate thing about Colorado is that the homeless problem is horrendous. And it is not an easy place to live outside. It isn't. And when I worked in the courthouse in Colorado, one of my judges that I work for, shout out Judge Crew, I love you so much, Judge Crew, best human being on earth. he would volunteer and we would do homeless court with the Human Services Department. And so homeless court was a way for people to get taken care of their stupid little tickets that they got for, like, maybe it's littering. You can't litter. I mean, they got tickets, but they didn't have like addresses. They oftentimes didn't have like a driver's license to be able to like handle your shit. Like, you know, you go to pay a fine, you go to do stuff, and you have to give them an address. Anyway, they lacked all the back end resources of a normal life that allows you to, just the infrastructure of a life that allows you to take care of your tickets and keep your fucking shit clean, right? Because it's already hard enough that you're homeless. I think the intent was to keep people from sinking even further and having like so much wreckage that they could never get clean of the wreckage part, right? Not talking about drugs, alcohol, and mental health, anything else. Okay, I better drop off this money. I need to update our playlist. So I really hope Texas never does that. Oh man, that would suck. It could go better. Like, it could be different. I feel like California did okay with their weed legalization. I really don't know. California always has problems, but I don't know if they were helped or exacerbated by weed. I will say the one thing that I do appreciate when weed was legalized in Colorado is it opened up jobs for smokers. Decent jobs, bud tending, trimming, delivery. Well, you can't be a armored car person. Oh yeah, they required the funds to be transferred around in an armored car contract. That was somebody's friend. Imagine that. Someone's friend's idea who owns an armored car company. He came up with that wide-ranging policy that everybody had to follow at the tune of a lot of money for armored car service for your weed. Oh no. It did open up a lot of jobs, a lot of economic opportunity at the lower level. Like, I had a friend who figured out how to isolate concentrates in, I think without solvents. I think it was like a cold method. I don't really remember. But why am I here? I'm supposed to pick up money. I gotta go to the car wash. That was dumb. Sorry, guys. I'm wrapped up in my conversation with you. I want to know, does anybody else feel like this? Like, okay, when I was a kid, very sensitive. There were things in my life, people in my life that caused me to be hyper aware of, everything. Still am. I tell my kids and my husband I'm a German Shepherd. I get no rest. Especially now that I have grandkids. Like, when you have kids, you give up all 100%. Oh, I can.
Big advance.
Check on my car. No music.
Yeah, I cracked it up pretty bad.
There we go. Okay, Franklin's calling me. Very sensitive kid. Had this feeling that shit was not right. And I'd be little. I have a very strong memory because of all this hyper-awareness. Memory of an elephant. Something I'm a little proud of. You might hear me brag about my memory.
We're the only ones who knows the way it really is. No shit.
This old company bittersweet. And back in the day, he lived a whole vibe with that pioneer life. Private jets, kale smoothies, cocaine for breakfast. Man, all that crazy shit. Then everyone started buying iPhones instead. And he went off the rail real fucking fast. Got into all sorts of nasty shit. And I mean nasty shit. And the company fucking tanked. Now they got a chance Daniel Manuri loves to turn
feeling
it all
generous?
around, but here's where we come in. This co-founder's still clean as they come, but he can't do shit while this degenerate fuck has the reign. So we gonna arrange for him to have a little accident. Co-founder takes over, and then the stock prices pick up, which means our clients gonna make big fucking bank.
The
And we
man
get
ain't
paid.
just looking at you, man.
Got the target at the
You're
hotel with a
telling me.
nasty ass prostitute right now, or put his ass out of his misery.
Can you spare any
Whatever you
money,
say,
friend?
Frankie. Love you, Frank. Is that too loud? Should I lower it just a little? I think I'll lower it just a little bit. I need to write down my values because I like the values. I like the levels we've been at on the audio. And his man set that shit on fire. I heard his ride so beat up, faulty wiring. Well,
You
could
got
try
any
it this
extra
way.
money?
excuse me, I'm so sorry. Anyway, I just had this feel, and then I would catch people staring at me. I'd be like 4 or 5 years old, and people would just like stare at me. Was I just a really weird little kid? And anyway, I just always had this feeling that shit was not what it seemed. I felt like everything was literally like a Truman Show movie set. Like, I was like, everything felt fake and performative, right? I always had a sense of which adults I could trust and not. In fact, once I almost got kidnapped looking at Barbies. By the way, I'm GTA Gemma, your Gen X granny on Kick with Clips on YouTube, and this is my character Gemma, president of the Dead Barbies MC. We're into fashion and cars, just like the road. I mean, do you see the theme developing here? Anyway, I was like this, staring at all the cool Barbies, when Barbies were actually very high quality. And a man came up behind, like not even behind me, he was on the same aisle as me. My grandma was maybe like 5 yards away, slightly down the aisle from me. I wasn't left alone. But, you know, sometimes, not me, but sometimes parents don't really pay full attention in the store. They get wrapped up into looking at something. What is going on? Hey, I'm sorry. Please don't. Nope. I didn't mean to do that. He'll call the cops on you for that. Okay, I'm supposed to be working. Oh, my benzo died. Well, maybe you had too many benzos. Benzo. Anyway, I was like maybe 6. I want to say I was like 6. This guy walks up, and I could hear, the way I explain this is what's going on over here? What did my server compatriot do to deserve all that heat? The way that I explain this, when I have these impressions and I can I can hear people's thoughts sometimes. I'm just gonna say it. It's gonna sound crazy, it's gonna sound weird. It's just my reality. I could hear his brain. And I knew he was going to try to grab me. I was standing there, he was having a great time, no issues, happy as can be, in my happy place at the Kmart, looking at the massive Barbie display they had. Kmart was clutch, they had all the newest Barbies. And instant fear, like instant, wait, you're not playing Tsushima, girl, you can run. I'm all Tsushima'd out. My fingers don't work anymore. What am I trying to do? Oh, he's in the front, right? I'm paying attention. Okay. Where's he at? I got transported back there for a minute to the Kmart. Sorry, buddy. I'm a little sloppy today. I still think I'm a samurai. So he's in here. Where is he at? I was trying to put a sticky bomb in your car. Watch out. Now the cops are after me. Boo. Good thing I brought the armor car. Sis was thinking. Instant terror. Instant terror. And I knew to run. And my body, this happens a lot where I just know something and my body reacts. I start hauling ass. In fact, I was so scared I ran away from my grandmother. Like I mentioned, she was on the aisle near me. I ran away. Like I ran to the front of the store, which was actually kind of smart because it was pretty close. And I was crying. I was already crying, like bawling tears and terrified. And I get up to the front of the store. They're like, "Sweetie, are you okay?" I was like, "That man tried to take me," and he had legitimately followed me. He was following me. And then when I approached the customer service desk lady, he yeeted off to the left as quickly as he possibly could. I never forgot it. In fact, maybe it's written. Maybe it's written on with the permanent marker on my psyche, because you know there was a lot. Being a kid was scary. Like everybody kind of like talk shit about modern parents being too clingy, and then everybody, you know, a lot of the Gen X's will be like, our parents did not care where we were. We were out till the we just had to come home once the street lights came on. Well, look, I remember being 12 and some grown ass man scaring the shit out of me, like hitting on me. Like I was riding on my bicycle to my friend's house, which was maybe 1, 2, like 4 hefty city blocks away. 4 Dallas blocks. I didn't live in Dallas, but long blocks, Texas size blocks. And I'm riding my bicycle, and this grown ass man was on the porch of his house, and he comes kind of down this short hill and like approaches me on my bike. It was terrifying. And I looked a lot older. So if I showed you pictures of when I was 12, people thought I was like 18 years old. Because I'm 5'8", and I've always been tall. I was probably 5'8" by age, I don't know, like 14. I was really tall. Always very tall. And I looked older. I'm very independent. So I just gave off a much older energy. Not suggestive, just like if you looked at me and like this was your niece or something, and they were like, yeah, she's 12, you'd be like, keep this girl in the house, put baggy clothes on her, don't let her talk to anyone. Because this young lady does not look 12. Protect the young lady at all costs, right? So there's a happy medium for sure. Did I have to get myself out of a lot of situations? Yeah, but I'm freaking scarred from some of them. Legitimately, like sometimes I think about, and what's crazy with me right now is that I've had such a nice long break from work contract, etc., that all these things are like, I think, getting processed right now inside my spirit, my soul. And I'm like, thinking back, I'm like, how am I even alive? How are any of us alive? It's a miracle. Oh, stretch. Dear Lord. Anyway, I'm super, the lights look very pretty. Very pretty. I'm super excited because Mufi, our head mod, and also the graphic artist, he's asked to move into like a management position, management role. I don't really know What is that? Oh, he's almost done with our artwork.
Today we're legit. We got a client needing a wash.
Is what I wanted to say about that.
Collect and drop off the car personally and in spotless condition. I just love hearing him smile, you know?
I don't want bot growth. I don't want fake followers. I don't want to be affiliated. But if someone in my chat wants to sell me something useful, I need a good clipper. I know I can do it with AI, but I don't have time to go through the streams. I don't know. I need someone to help me with that. For YouTube. 1 second. Is that fool gonna try to kill me? Let me keep an eye on these fools. Okay, should I go to class? There's times when it makes me feel a lot better. There's times where it knocks me out for the rest of the day. And I have a lot of really important stuff I have to do. I have deadlines. I'm trying to coast in with at least a week off before I start my new contract at work. And I'm going to Colorado to visit the grandkids for New Year's. I'm flying on New Year's Eve. And I really don't want to have to worry about a thing. Like, my goal for the next 2 weeks is to clean up baggage that's been hanging around since we moved away from Colorado. Paperwork, plans. And it's the kind of cleaning that gives you true mental peace. Like, when you cleaned out everything in your house you don't need, I'll almost be at ground zero once I get through these tasks. And I haven't been able to say that since before I left college. So it's something that will really set me free.
Once you arrive, look for a lockbox. You know, should have dropped the car keys in there for you.
Even if I don't go to that class, I do need some form of exercise, I think. I've been sore for a week because my regular teacher, he's back. He's a beast. That's probably a 600 calorie burn, that 1 hour class. And my teacher, he's crazy. He tries to do he had a broken wrist and he did burpees with one hand and a cast on. So when he's back, you feel it. And I really need it. I am so swollen up. Okay, enter the Woodlanders. No music. YouTube doesn't like it. YouTube sucks. YouTube sucks. Okay, I'm gonna wash this car and then I need to take like a 2-second break and let the dog out. He hurt his knee. I got a heated blanket for my bed and it's big. It hangs over like an old school, you know those old school quilts that hung all the way, like at your grandma's? They hung all the way to the floor, which kind of I don't like because I'm like, so we're just sweeping the dog hair off the floor with my blanket every time we get to bed. Anyway, Teddy has a dog bed that I tuck under the bed in the morning to keep it out of the way. Well, he's taken actually just sleeping under there. He loves it. It's like a little apartment for him. Well, now the heated blanket hangs over, so it's kind of like he has a gypsy curtain that he goes back behind. And he's got this like heated room where he now hangs out under the bed. That dog is such a bomb. Oh, Lord. So we're just collecting cash, shooting the shit, bullshitting, hanging out. And then I'm gonna hit up a few missions. See what's out there. Ooh, he tried to get mugged, but he just got killed instead. Woo! I do like this playlist. I do like it. I don't have to fix the car. No. I think Hanukkah starts on Monday. Christmas is 10 days. I love Wednesday Christmas and Wednesday New Year's. That's what you want to see on the calendar. If you're a worker, you're like, yay, I don't have to do anything for like 3 weeks. They wanted me to start my contract before Christmas, and I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Jeez, what's going on out there?
What's happening?
Uh-oh, I better plug my phone in. 7:30 already? Oh my gosh. Okay, plug the phone. Alright. Oh, fuck. Sorry, sir. I'm kind of in a hurry. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hold that. Hold that. Okay, I'm back. Did they blow up my car? Yeah, they did. Oh, yeah, they did. I gotta go get it fixed again. Did I get blown up? It looks like it. Fuckers. Why are people like this? Where is that? Yep, got blown up. Love it. Love it. Thank you. Thank you. You just couldn't help yourself, could you? I was too hot in that costume. This is so dumb. Okay, I'm gonna take these Japanese pain relievers that I have. And that will be the deciding factor if we go to the hard workout class today. If I go bust my butt at the really hard workout class. I went to fix it. Can I please fix it? Just get this fucking thing back over there. It doesn't matter. Okay. I like playing this game in the morning because it reminds me of when I used to go to work at the courthouse, right? And I had this routine / ritual every single day. I had to set up the courtroom for the day. And when I was all done with that, I would sit down at the computer and I would do this typing test. It's probably the most famous typing test on the internet. I would not be surprised if you looked it up right now and you get that typing test that says The Wizard of Oz. Dorothy lived with her aunt and uncle on the Kansas prairie, blah blah blah. I would type as fast as I could. It was like a game. It was kind of like, if it kind of had like a video game. Are you kidding me? It felt like a game to me, and I would go faster and faster and faster, like obsessively, and get my brain moving for the workday. So I was busy. We had like probably about usually 50, 60 cases on the docket in the morning, and 3 days a week we'd go to jury trials. And sometimes we would help other courtrooms with their jury trials because my judge, she was a hard-working lady. And man, that was a fun job. I love that job. I could do that job in Texas, but it doesn't pay anything. The pay for that job in Texas, in a very rich neighborhood, not far from where Shaq lives, is $30,000. I was making more than that back then, and this has been a long time. I haven't worked at the courthouse for more than 15 years. It's been law firms ever since then. That pay is crazy. No, how do you survive? You can't survive on that. I mean, that's good if you're in your first few years of employment. That's a really great job. Like, honestly, that's the only people who should take that job. Someone getting started out. They can't, I say this humbly, they can't afford me. And I say that because of the level, the years of experience that I have. That job at this point in my life, I'm overqualified. It was a great job. If you have any interest in law, apply to be a court clerk. And you want to be in the courtroom. You don't want to be slogging it out in the clerk's office, if you can avoid it. Sorry, lady, I fucked your car up a little bit. Okay, let me check this out. I gotta Google this. Japanese. This is called. Let me look it up. I need my Google translator. I got these pain relievers in Japan. They work so good. I I don't think there's big enough writing. Oh yeah. Camera. Japanese to English. I don't know if it's gonna be able to read it because it's like really shiny. $31 days, 2 times a day. 3-shot premium Eve. Okay. I'm gonna ask it. Hey Siri. What is the main ingredient in Eve 3-shot pain reliever from Japan? That's not what I'm looking for. She's not that smart. The funnest part of living in Japan, well, on vacation, is having to function. Ibuprofen. Okay, so can I... Okay, so wait a few minutes. Cool. It's a yes. We're go. Okay, let me actually get this video pulled up that I want to watch. Hold on. We'll do that. Let me find it. Make sure we're logged in so you don't have to watch ads. You don't want to. GTA. It's a very long playlist. Hold on. Where is the playlist? Okay. Oh, I haven't seen this one yet. This is where Forgotten Atmosphere. Full breakdown. Oh my gosh, this playlist is so long. I know what I'm looking for. Let's watch for Leonida Man. Leonida Man. Where's he at? Where's that? Where's the bro? Leonida Man. Here we go. Okay, yes, that's what we want to watch. It's called Rockstar just confirmed GTA and Red Dead are the same universe. So we'll watch that. Give me a second. Let me get it going. Okay, interact. Pause. Hey, you stay there, buddy. XQC is in there. Oh, is that Gem? I'm famous. Okay, so we're gonna put the audio on the playlist off. Browser audio on, and I'll turn it up a little because it was low on my making fun of Hassan's outfits video. We're gonna make this bigger. I do need to get back to the Red Dead. Okay. Let's check. I will check the audio on my end because I just need to know that it's perfect.
Just quietly did something huge. In the new GTA Online update, A Safe House in the Hills, Rockstar just quietly did something huge. In the new GTA Online update, A Safe House in the Hills, they dropped a couple of tiny details that basically confirm Red Dead Redemption and GTA are the same universe. Not just, haha, fun Easter egg, I'm talking shared painters,
look at these idiots,
shared music, shared presidents, shared gun companies
That's
across
cool.
more than 100 years.
They don't put that in the owner's manual.
That's cool.
And when you line that up with GTA 6's trailers and
I
some
did not
older
know
GTA
that.
Online content, it becomes really hard to argue they're separate worlds anymore.
Ooh, is this a
Let's break it
different
down.
I think you heard before.
You might have.
Let's start with the newest thing, because this is where Rockstar stops being subtle. In A Safe House in the Hills, when you buy one of the new mansions, you can decorate it with a painting that might look like just another bit of fancy wall art.
That's pretty.
Until you recognize it. It's the same
It's
artwork
Red
from
Dead.
Braithwaite
Oh.
Manor in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Is this a different house? I think this might be a different one.
It's literally the same darn painting. They didn't just loosely base it on that. And then you check the description. In GTA
Why
Online,
always ruin
that
my
painting
life?
is credited to Charles Chatenay.
Should I?
If you've
I
played
just got everything
RDR2,
fixed
that
over
name
there.
hits instantly.
Is this the same house?
Charles, you know Arthur? Don't
Yes,
believe
I-
in art. It's lies. But the vagina, that is truth. Breasts is truth.
Charles Chatenay is the French artist we help in Saint-Denis.
Like Buddha said, you know, we are all just here to fuck.
That guy now has his work hanging in a luxury mansion in Vinewood Hills. Over a century later. Rockstar could have put any random fictional painter on that description. Instead, they picked someone specifically from Red Dead Redemption 2.
It's just a little doodle. You know, entirely worthless unless you want to wipe your bottom with it.
That's not a wink anymore, ladies and gents. That's continuity. There's also a painting called The Coast is Clear by St. John, and it shows the beach of Guarma from RDR2. And it doesn't stop there. The piano in our mansion plays 3 tracks you'll recognise from RDR2 saloons: Bamboola, La Banjo, Maple Leaf Rag.
That's cool. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? That's awesome. I like that. What's going on? Why can't I use my map? Why are you being bad?
Fought with the cook again today.
That's how the screw turns.
This doesn't really prove the universes are the same, but it's really cool how they use the exact same tracks from RDR2 in GTA Online. Now, people have been arguing about this for a while already. When the GTA 6 trailers dropped, half the comments were like, RDR2 is not canon to GTA, it's just references. And the other half were screaming, bro, it's obviously all one universe.
Probably.
The
Yeah,
trailers
makes some
themselves
sense.
settle that debate.
I'm on that
though.
camp.
Look
for
at the
sure.
money in GTA 6. The in-game cash isn't using real US presidents or some fictional GTA ones, it's using the same fictional presidents that already exist in the Red Dead universe. The portraits and names match the ones you see on RDR2's cigarette cards. Same presidents, same faces, same names. Now printed on modern Vice City banknotes. They also used an RDR2 president in the contract update. You don't reuse your own made-up presidents across centuries if you're treating those worlds as separate. Come on, people, that's not how Rockstar works. That's how you build a continuous timeline. Then there's the weapons. Jason is shown carrying a gun from Duke Arms, a fictional weapons manufacturer that already exists in Red Dead Online. Again, Rockstar has a million brand names they could invent for modern Vice City.
Right.
Instead, they drag a company from the cowboy
like
era
it. I think
all
it
the
makes
way
more
into
sense
Leonida
to do
in
it
the
that way.
2020s. You don't reuse a fictional weapons brand across centuries unless the worlds are connected. So, when you combine
They're trying to
GTA
create,
6's
like,
presidents
a
and weapons
freaking
with
Marvel
GTA
universe.
Online's
You know,
Chatenay
like, it's
painting
so rich.
and the
The world is
RDR2
so
saloon
even more
tracks,
rich
it
than
starts
that.
forming a pattern. Rockstar isn't screaming about it, but they're making it painfully obvious at this point.
They don't put that in the owner's manual.
The world building is crazy.
Now, let's go a few years back to the Cayo Perico
Across
update. El Rubio's compound is
centuries.
stuffed with Red Dead Redemption 2 references that look a lot like actual lore. Inside the compound, you can spot art and photographs that line up with RDR2. You've got a painting of a church that looks like the one from Valentine. And most interestingly, there are multiple photographs of the German family from RDR2. The peeps that helped out Arthur after he helped them.
Get out of here!
Yeah,
Vamos!
alles klar.
Vamos!
El Rubio even mentions that his grandfather was German.
My oppa was German. Must be why I love the techno.
You don't need to be wearing a tinfoil hat to connect those dots. RDR2 shows us a German immigrant family. The boy from that family has the same light blonde hair El Rubio does. Then, 100 years later, a cartel boss with German ancestry has their photos all over his house.
That's so cool.
It's not hard to read that as, these are his ancestors.
How do you guys
At
pick
the
this
time,
out?
people
This
could
is a
still
whole
shrug
level
this
of
off as Rockstar being cute with references.
Special interest.
But with GTA 6 money using Red Dead presidents
that
and the
as
new
someone who has
mansions
a
using RDR2
keen
artist
special
names,
interests.
Cayo Perico starts to look like one of the first big hints that the
Perico.
families and bloodlines from RDR2 are still alive in GTA's world.
My oppa was German. Must be why I love the techno.
Then there's Madame Nazar. In Red Dead Online, she's the mysterious collector babe and teller of fortunes.
Shit,
Jump
that
forward
sounds like
over 100 years to
Blavatsky.
GTA Online,
That's
and she
ripping
shows up
Madame
again
Blavatsky.
as an arcade machine.
Okay, I have a conspiracy theory about the creators.
He frightens me.
Same name, same look, and most importantly,
That's supposed to be
same
Blavatsky.
voice.
I'm almost
Madame
certain.
Nazar became such a legend in this universe that her name survived into the 21st century as a brand. People turned her into a fortune-telling machine because she was just that iconic. And since her fortunes are insanely accurate and true, maybe it's a magical machine after all. And boy, do I hope they bring her back in GTA 6. Rockstar is treating this as one continuous world, where myths, names,
this.
and
I never get
faces
there in
bleed
time,
from one
ever.
era into the next.
I have been out here for as
It's just a
long
waste
as the
of my
running
time. I shouldn't
rivers.
have gone.
The interesting part is that it wasn't always like this.
Give me a
Back in the
little more
day,
frickin'
most
time,
players treated
dude.
Red Dead and GTA as separate
sent me to the
universes,
dumbest fucking
with a few
place.
cute Easter eggs between them. A book here, a t-shirt there. It was easy to say, yeah, that's just Rockstar referencing their own games. Over time though, the references changed. We started seeing more clearly that this is continuity.
It's gonna
Red
fucking
Dead
end.
presidents
I'm gonna be so
printed
mad.
on
I
GTA
still have
6
a
money.
quarter of a mile to
Duke
get
Arms
there.
selling weapons in
And all my
both
shit's
eras. El Rubio proudly displaying photos of a specific
Fuck you.
RDR2
Oh my God,
family
that makes me
and
so
talking about
fucking
his
mad.
German grandfather.
My
Oh,
oppa
what a
was
waste
German.
of
Must be
time.
why I
What a
love the
waste of
techno.
actual time.
Madame Nazar turning from a living person into a legendary fortune-telling machine.
Hate that.
And now, in a safe house in the hills, a Red Dead 2 painter is casually displayed as the artist behind this painting. And yeah, I know what all the non-believers are thinking. They said New York in RDR2, so it means Liberty City can't exist.
Josiah Trelawney.
The very same.
Well, I thought you'd gone to New York.
But that's faulty logic, isn't it? Come on, they name-dropped Florida in
That
GTA
shit
4
pisses
instead of
me off.
Leonida. The different
I
city
hate
names
that
appearing in RDR2 is the same thing. Besides,
I hate
in
it.
RDR2, Grizzlies are
hate,
based
hate.
on Rockies, right? So
It's
that
so
means the two can't
stupid.
exist in the same universe. Then how do you explain the Rocky Mountains bull elk?
Maybe the elk didn't
Shut
get
up.
the
I do
memo,
not
eh?
hear it.
Rockstar bases their cities on the real ones, but they coexist, not cancel each other out. Besides, if I had to make a bet, I'd say this time they will mention the iconic GTA cities in RDR3.
Fucking A. I still got it.
So yeah, that's how Rockstar basically confirmed Red Dead and GTA are the same universe. If you enjoyed this kind of deep dive, drop a like and subscribe. It honestly helps more than you think and keeps me up at night digging into this stuff. And tell me your thoughts in the comments. This is Leonida Man saying this is Leonida Man, and I'll see you next time.
It's over!
That was fun. What's next? Let's watch that.
Hollywood has a hotel where the rich go to fall apart. Overdoses, affairs, crashes, breakdowns, all hidden behind the same gothic walls on Sunset Boulevard. And in Los Santos, Rockstar took these stories and rebuilt them into the Gentry Manor Hotel.
That's the Chateau
The real
Marmont
place
in
is the
real life.
Chateau Marmont. Gentry Manor is its GTA counterpart. Today, we're going deep into the tragedies, scandals, ghosts, and hidden details
That
of
place
both
has a
hotels, and how the real
messed
deaths and
up
disasters
vibe.
of Hollywood became part
You go
of
by there,
GTA
you're like,
5's lore.
Nope.
Let's break it down.
Not a
The
fan.
Chateau Marmont. When the Chateau Marmont opened in 1929, it was supposed to be a quiet hideaway for Tinseltown elites. A gothic castle with thick walls and private bungalows. If you were famous and needed a place to disappear, this was it. And that privacy is exactly why the place became legendary. For all the wrong reasons. In the early 80s, comedian John Belushi locked himself inside Bungalow 3 for a weekend bender that ended in a speedball overdose. Paparazzi surrounded the entrance as his body was rolled out on a stretcher, covered with a white sheet.
That's so sad.
That moment cemented the hotel's morbid reputation. Even today, guests swear they feel his presence in the room. One family's toddler
not
kept
talking about
talking to an
ghosts.
invisible,
That place
funny
has a
man
demonic
while
vibe.
playing alone in the bungalow.
Demonic.
The hotel's tragedies kept stacking. Fashion photographer Helmut Newton pulled out of the driveway in 2004, lost control of his Cadillac, and crashed straight into the hotel's front wall. He died shortly after. The exact spot is now marked with a plaque. And if you roll back even further, Chateau Marmont's rock and roll years were almost cartoonishly destructive. Jim Morrison tried to swing into his window on a drain pipe and fell 2 stories. Led Zeppelin members were rumoured to race motorcycles through the hallways. Entire suites were destroyed during drug-fueled nights that staff quietly cleaned up at sunrise. The place was also Hollywood's unofficial cheating capital. Clark Gable and Jean Harlow.
I know someone that used to do that for politicians. She owned a business where she cleaned up hotel rooms. Okay. What happened? Did I have to do anything? And she told me some stories. And there are people that you know. And that is terrifying. Resupply, buy, upgrade, shut down. Okay. I think we're good. They didn't kill my employees this time. So maybe that's why we're good. I think I just bought more employees for this place. Anyway, let's go back. I was like, how could you do that?
Used the hotel's
How could you
privacy
cover
during
up
her
all this
honeymoon.
crap?
Natalie Wood had her own secret relationship there with director Nicholas Ray. Decades later, Lindsay Lohan got banned for a $46,000 bill she never paid. And Britney Spears was booted after smearing food on her face during a meltdown in the hotel restaurant. That's the energy that bled directly into Los Santos.
Hey, you! Really?
The Gentry Manor. Drive up Eclipse Boulevard and the resemblance hits you immediately. Gentry Manor Hotel has the same castle-like architecture, the same era, the same vibe of glamorous decay hanging over its balconies. Even the neon sign looks like the chateau's. A beacon for actors, musicians, and anyone trying to sleep with
A lot of
them.
writers.
They mention Gentry Manor on Weasel News.
Breaking news.
Vinewood hotels are swinging with parties, and you're not invited. Stop by hopping Vinewood hotels like the Gentry Manor and the Hookah Palace, and you will see the beautiful people of this city mingling, partying, and trying to find work in another film. But who is actually staying at these hotels? Mostly it's not tourists, but celebrities who live nearby but decide they need extra pampering during film shoots. Celebrities argue that's the mark of success, wasting other people's money.
This was Weasel News.
The tour bus in Vinewood gives it away as well. When you pass the hotel, the guide talks about legendary parties for actors, rock stars, and people trying to have sex with actors and rock stars.
On your right, you'll see the world-famous Gentry Manor Hotel, a legendary party hangout for actors and rock stars and people trying to have sex with actors and rock stars. Built in 1921, it's been the scene of some classic Vinewood scandals over the years.
It's the exact kind of line people use to describe the real chateau. But Rockstar didn't just copy the aesthetic, they copied the tragedies too.
They say that on any given day, there are at least 2 dead party girls in the trash cans round back. Isn't that great?
Al DiNapoli's overdose. In GTA's lore, Gentry Manor had its own near-fatal overdose in 2002, involving Vinewood actor Al DiNapoli.
Al DiNapoli is asking for you specifically.
Rockstar added humour the way only they can. The story includes a chimpanzee blasting an 8-ball into him with a water pistol.
Built in 1921, it's been the scene of some classic Vinewood scandals over the years. One of my personal favorites was Al DiNapoli's overdose in 2002 after a chimpanzee blasted an 8-ball up his rear door with a water pistol. Fantastic!
Yo, I'm getting some crank off an asshole up here. Can you help me out?
As ridiculous as it sounds, it's parodying something very real. A drug-fueled meltdown inside a private bungalow. Just like Belushi.
Sad.
Poppy Mitchell's tape.
How you doing, beautiful?
Yeah, whatevs.
If Chateau Marmont was known for young starlets falling apart in private, Gentry Manor has Poppy Mitchell. We're first introduced to Poppy in the Ballad of Gay Tony.
Poppy Mitchell is freaking out in the VIP.
What's she gotta freak out about? She's America's favorite daughter.
Fuck, Luis, thank God it's you. You've got to get rid of those fucking paps outside
It's
for me.
supposed to be Britney
So why are you so
Spears.
desperate to get away from the paps? I thought you'd be getting used to that.
You never get used to it. That and I promised my agent I'd clean my act up. No more sexting for me.
Wait a second. You weren't fucking in our VIP room again, were you?
Luis, you know you're the only guy I fucked in that VIP.
That was after hours, so that don't count. When am I gonna get a second chance at that?
Never say never, but not tonight. It's been a long day.
I got just the thing to relax you.
Baby, you're sweet. But this exec from Canyon is meant to come by. I'll call you.
Sure you will.
In the Paparazzo, the sex tape mission in GTA 5, Beverly and Franklin sneak through Gentry's courtyard to catch Poppy in the middle of a very public downfall.
America's newest sweetheart? Man, she likes cotton candy and puppy.
Yeah, ain't getting in the bunghole.
Wow.
Poor virgin, you're really not that into this.
So
Only
rude.
virgin for TV.
Really?
Oh, shit! Security! Abort! Abort! This way!
She goes from a squeaky clean teen icon to the center of a leaked tape, a full scandal, and eventually a drunk driving arrest.
Get out of the car!
This isn't happening. This isn't happening.
You're Poppy Mitchell. I saw that video of you. Wow.
How did I look?
Oh yeah, good. Hey, can I get an autograph?
I'll do anything if you let me off.
Anything?
Anything.
The entire storyline mirrors real Hollywood tabloid culture from the 2000s. The same kind of breakdowns that happened to actresses who partied at the Marmont. Rockstar uses Poppy to combine bits of Paris Hilton, Lindsay Lohan, Britney Spears, and every other starlet whose career imploded in the Chateau's orbit. Even the in-game website Prattle covers her descent with TMZ-style cruelty. Wasted behind the wheel? Is Poppy Mitchell a young girl spiraling dangerously out of control? We certainly hope so. Police arrested her for drunk drinking earlier after a high-speed chase through the busy streets of Los Santos. For a self-proclaimed teetotal virgin, Poppy sure has done a lot of screwing and drinking this week. First, an entirely innocent sex tape at the Gentry Manor Hotel. Now, an alcohol-fueled rampage through Vinewood. All-American girl turned all-American slut turned all-American nut job. Don't worry, it's a well-trodden path, Poppy, and we'll hold your hand the whole way through it. After the mission, Poppy bleats about the incident. At Poppy Mitchell, I am so disgusted by this video circulating of me doing yoga at the Gentry Manor Hotel that they've doctored to make it look like a sordid sexual act. At least you, my real fans, know the truth. XO, XO, XO. Ghosts. Gentry Manor doesn't need NPCs to tell its story. The building does it on its own. The ivy-covered walls, the quiet courtyard, the empty pool. Everything about Gentry Manor gives off that same eerie undercurrent.
It sure the heck does. That is real stuff, I tell you what. Okay, we obviously switched over to a little bit of Tsushima because that's what I feel like doing. Okay. There we go.
Men, we're moving out.
They're like, we just found out about this.
I meant to ask you something earlier.
What? Where's my horse? Whose horse is that? Come on, bro. There you go. There we go. I should have bought that roll. I like jumping off stuff because things take time.
Horse!
There we go. That's my horse. That's my little horsey. Darn it.
Weasel should be in the cemetery.
Do I have any climbing holds? What are my options? Okay, I'll just go this way.
Good. You're here. You ready to steal some food for us?
Is this everyone?
Just the men who can fight worth a damn. the rest are too hungry or sick.
Let's hope we're enough to raid the fort.
There's a better chance of seeing cherry blossoms in winter than getting that food.
There's always a way.
Preferably one that doesn't kill half my men. Scouts, man. Come on.
A lot of men inside, and a signal at the top of the tower.
If they call reinforcements from the bay, we'll be trapped. They'll cut us to pieces.
Find a place to watch for me. Once they destroy their signal, attack. They'll kill you. If they do, avenge me. And take their food.
That's not funny.
We're supposed to do this without armor? I don't know about that. I think I'm gonna get my clothes back home. It won't let me. They're like, don't worry. Well, my head at least, huh? I don't know, it's a funky outfit.
If you say so.
Disable the alarm in the lighthouse. Yeah, that was not covert. I can't help it. I like fighting. Okay. Be serious, be serious. Okay. Do what you're told. Oh, that was close. I'm not gonna fit back there. Are there any trap doors? And where is the tower? Okay. Be quiet. Shh, be quiet. So yesterday I heard that if your honor decreases by sneaking up on people, you get bad weather. And this is just a cumulative metric that runs like in the background. And then if you're like an honorable samurai, you get beautiful like sunshine and cherry blossoms. Okay. Getting that grass. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's cold in here. Alright, I say we go around the back. Real quiet. Okay. Looks like that was the right choice, a good choice. Let's see. Okay, there's 2 in there. So I need to squeeze through and not let them hear me. Alright, now I gotta get up to the top without these fuzzies hearing me. Where are they at? Okay. Sorry, I had to. Okay. I know. Look, I played GTA for the first hour and a half. I'm obsessed with this game right now. I'm getting my skills up, and I had to do it. I had to do it. Okay, how do I get rid of this light? What do I do now? Okay. Disable. Alright, now the homies are gonna be coming.
They'll see me light the bridge.
Ignite the lighthouse to signal the attack. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. It's time, you guys. This is serious.
It's time, Yuzo.
Let's do it. Oh no. Here they come. Here come the Straw Hats. That guy's back. He's not nice.
This is for Komodo. Kill them all!
Hey, you are getting shot.
Ready?
Haven't done that. Haha. I'm new with that. I should have got that. Water. Where are you? Where is he? There he is. Alright, let's go water, because this guy is... Hey, buddy, over here. Alright, that stands, I'm telling you. Okay, who's next?
Die, you ugly bastards!
That's not Japanese. Hey, over here. These guys are great at battle.
That's the last of them.
That was fun.
Did you find anything? Nothing here. Nothing over here.
Oh, I haven't used my sticky bombs or anything yet. Let's get a bunch of stuff. raid this whole thing. What is that? What is that? Oh, I already have some. Okay, got it. Do. I got all that. What else we got over here? What's in the house? Nothing. That's what I like about this game. They're like, it's really obvious when they don't want you going somewhere. Okay.
Let's get your men something to eat.
Where's all the food?
I didn't see any in the tower. Did you find anything?
Just a stack of Mongol papers on a dead officer.
Let me see.
You read Mongolian?
If it's in Chinese, I can make out some of it.
Since when?
Since I had to read Sun Tzu.
The Art of War.
This
He
was
went
only
to
a
school.
temporary depot.
Jim was...
They're taking everything.
Uh-oh.
Offshore.
Dang.
Boats are in the bay. We'll never get out to them.
We got him here.
You're crazy.
Crazy as a fox, as they say. I'll be right back. I gotta feed the cat colony.
Let's see what we're up against.
Survey the Mongol landing site. Do not raise the alarm. Okay, and I gotta turn the heat on. Be right back. We're gonna be so cozy in here. My husband hooked me up with some awesome cord control and new outlets and oh, one more thing, sorry. Stuff just happened. I went to feed the cat colony. I have a cat colony that came with my house. And we bought it. And because these cats are so appreciative of my contribution to their well-being, they bring me gifts. Geckos, dead birds. And this morning there was a big old mouse. Ugh. I gotta get my son to handle that when he wakes up because I just don't have it in me. Let me ask my husband if he saw. He might not answer. He's working. He'll call back. I'm gonna ask him if he saw them.
The Mongols have small boats on the beach.
We could steal one, but we'd have to cut through their army.
Small boats. So we'd have to get on their boats and get them. Got it. What else?
Too many barriers and archers. A frontal attack would be suicide.
I want my men far away from the enemy's line.
Flaming arrow might set off those explosives.
That will get their attention. But we need them to look away from the beach.
Put your archers on that cliff. The Mongols will focus on them while we steal the boat.
All right, men. They don't know we took the fort, so they'll be waiting for reinforcements that aren't coming. Keep them busy long enough for us to steal a boat. Then retreat into the forest. Look for my torch. That's your signal to attack.
Let's find a way down to the beach.
You heard Yuzo. We won't let you down.
Watching you fight back there reminded me of Lord Nagao's tournaments. You did whatever it took to win.
It was a competition. You fought just as hard.
Did I?
What are you getting at?
Nothing. Just remembering our duel.
We'll talk about this later.
If we survive.
Your men should be in position. Light the torch. Now.
I knew they'd come through. Look at that fire!
Where is it at? It's right here.
This wasn't the plan. There's no time to fight. We need to get to that boat.
Sorry. car, Rizzo.
I knew they'd come through. Look at that fire.
Okay, how can we get there quietly? I didn't really notice this at first. They're too busy getting burned up. So we'll go around, sneak behind this guy. Keep going.
Good! This wasn't the plan, Chief. There's no time to fight. We need to get to that boat.
Run! Jump! Get in! Oh, come on. This is not the easiest place to be with people. I know what I'll do. It's hard to dodge arrows in the water. Holy cow. Oh, where's he at? Boom. Okay. I find it highly unlikely that we're going to get down there without alerting them. I just don't see it. That's not how this game is.
Look at that fire.
They're like, you gonna try? It ain't gonna happen. I don't see another approach. Well, I guess if we went up around. But even then, let's try it. Let's give it a try. We could also see if there's anything good. We don't have to rush. You good? Nope. But there is cover, so let's keep going. Get behind here, Rizzo. Hide. Shit, where is he?
This wasn't the plan, G. There's no time to fight. We need to get to that boat.
You know what? I don't think so. There's a lot of enemies. Let's keep moving.
Knew they'd come through.
Alright,
look at that fire.
Let's go high, maybe? Yeah, let's try this. If we can get up there. Nope. They let you know. They're like, nope, that's not the way. We do not want you to go that way. It's a no for us. Okay, let's see here. I got a lot of weapons. What do I have? I got sticky bombs. So up arrow. Let's see, anyway. It's L. Okay. And then sticky bomb. Okay. Let's see.
What? This wasn't the plan, G. There's no time to fight. We need to get to that boat.
He kicked me in the ankle and I died.
Knew they'd come through. Look at that fire.
Oh, now it's dark. That might help us. go this way, maybe. And that was not a sticky bomb. Oh, it's R2 up arrow. R2 up arrow. That wasn't it. R2 up arrow. Oh, sticky bomb. Okay. Now we're gonna pitch while R1 quit. Okay. Let's see how that. Or maybe I'm not supposed to. I shouldn't because I'm gonna like alert them. Okay. That was mostly fine. I'm gonna come over here and assassinate him. Quietly. Because then we can clear the way and get out. Okay, keep on sneaking around. And that's supposed to alert them. Okay, they're getting killed anyway by the archers. Largely. I mean, let's try swimming. Or is it like not? I should have done that in the first place. Not always the brightest bulb. Okay, now what?
We need to move quickly. Take an oar.
Cool. That was easy. Do, 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 do.
Can't believe no one saw us. Too busy watching the fire. We'll go in quietly.
Look around for the food.
I never knew our duel bothered you so much.
Now you do.
What is that? Okay.
No foot here. You should have told me earlier.
Life took us in different directions. Anyway, it was a long time ago.
I have a lot of ammo.
Nothing. Any sign of food?
Not here. Maybe on the next ship.
Where's he at? Come on, buddy.
Hear that? Sounds like 4 or 5 guys.
No way around. Surprise them.
No,
Greetings. Nice ship.
We have to move fast.
Quiet, Teddy.
Archers on the next ship. You brought your bow? You? You time then. Dorso!
Forgot how to equip my bow. It's hard to shoot, man. shoot this dang thing. Bro, you're the archer, not me. I'm not great at it. How do I fucking press the button? I've been dodging forever. Dodjo, he says Dodjo. What is it? L1 aim, R2 shoot. Yeah.
Archer's on the next ship. You brought your bow?
Didn't L2 you? Aim, R2 shoot. A bunch of arrows over here. Better get them. Where's the arrows? Over here. Did we already grab them? Maybe we already grabbed them. Oh, they're shooting me from all the way over there.
Guess we do it the hard way.
Take them.
Oh, I'm still alive. I didn't think I was living through that. I don't think that's a stance for him. Those are for spear guys.
More
right?
Mongols. Take them.
That's the wrong stance for those guys. This is the stance I know is really I need to kill that dude. Keep shooting those arrows at me, bro. It's getting late. I gotta get busy. That was very fun.
If the food isn't here, it has to be on the other ship.
You search here. I'll take the other.
Be careful.
Okay. Let's take a look. We need to know. swords is stone. Sword in the stone. Easy to remember. Water shields me from the rain. That's all I can remember. Okay, so wind is spear, guys. Oh, I love that typhoon kick. That's pretty cool. Spear breaker, tap, tap, tap. Typhoon. Okay. And you can just hold R2 to change stances. Is that correct? Oh. Okay. Got it. Sword in the stone. Shield me from the water. Okay. And there are a lot the same buttons once you do that. Okay. Got it. Got it. This is really fun. I'm obsessed. This one guy. Quiet. Please be quiet, sir. There might be someone. I don't know what these guys qualify as. Some freaking sword guy. Okay, sorry, dude. I don't like watching him get stabbed up. Oh, yes, sorry. At least I know what to expect. These dudes sound like rhinos. Excuse me? Hello? Hello, hello, hello? I'm supposed to hit you in the face because my uncle said that it's dishonorable to stab you in the back. And the Mongol guy, Kublai Khan's cousin, he's making a big issue out of it right now. So I gotta be more cautious and a little more stealthy.
Hoi! Harvo! Zipsegay Birt!
Shield. Okay, let's see if I can. I wanna try that. Okay, so he is hold on, hold on. I'm busy right now trying to change the stance that I use for you. So slow. As soon as we get through this, we're done. I have a lot to do. I will not be back. Okay, how do I send those? Throw darts. L. Without a sticky bomb. Okay. What happens if I get guys, homies? Who's trapped in there? I'm going down. Oh, that was really stupid. Good thing there's a ladder. Sometimes you get distracted. I should be able to get up this ladder. Why not? Oh, that's annoying. Sorry, guys. Now you're scared. You get staggered back. Oh shit. Why the hell did I want to open up a bear cage? Does that help me in any, or is he gonna eat me? Is that the food we were looking for? Oh God. No, not me. Now I gotta fight this bear at the same time. He's gonna eat me. I'm the food. I turned into the food. So there's a bear in there. Don't let the bear out until you're ready to fight him. That's the food. Okay. Ooh. So kill all the guys and then kill the bear because he's the food. Got it. What happens if I stab the bear? There's gotta be other food, not just this food. Where'd they all go? Okay, maybe I just need to fight the bear now. I guess it's time to fight the bear. Anybody got good bear fighting tack? Two strikes, I'm done. What happens when you go to all that stuff? I thought I let him out. Ah! What happened? Come on, bro. Come on out. Come on out. Oh, I got an idea. Sorry, but I hate doing this, but it's important. I ended up in the bear cage. Okay, I'm gonna keep shooting. Any damage from those arrows. I don't think it did a thing to him. Hey Siri, do arrows affect the bear in Ghost of Tsushima?
arrows can be used to kill bears in Ghost of Tsushima. Fire arrows will burn enemies, causing light damage.
Don't have any fire.
Fired into dry grass.
Okay, I am hurting it. I wish I had fire now. Oh my god, I'm out. Okay. R1. Oh no. I don't like killing the animals. And where's the darts? There we go. Dart right. Oh yeah, it got him a little bit. Did I get him? Oh, I got the food. Yay, I got the food. Oh, I thought he was food. Okay. Hello? Hey, you're on speaker on stream. Anyway, did the cats bring you a mouse? Well, you were out there, right? You were out there. And you said hi to them? Oh, well, they bought a big old mouse. It's right by their bowl. I'll see if the kids will get it. All right, Muffin. Love you, bye. Come on, I gotta let Portia out. I thought the bear was the food, y'all. It's chilly, so she's gonna run back in pretty quick. Okay. Okay, where's homie? Going to the next ship, or I need to get that roll technique. So where am I going now? There's no food here. Definitely getting better with my weapons. A little bit. I've done really well with my sword. Now I just gotta get together all the different stances. And that's water level down there. Pretty. Oh, that's scary. Final boss in here, guarding all the food. That's where we started. Yeah, it is. Oh, that ship. Is that the one we're supposed to go to? Okay, so where'd we leave our boat? Alright, so how do I go? I wonder what the temperature is supposed to be today. out the enemies. Where's that one? I've been on here and I couldn't find any food. So maybe there is some. On the order of the Khan, send 1,000 men north to Toyotama. Maintain supply lines across Isuhara region. I never know if I'm putting the emphasis on the right syllable. Maintain supply lines region. Command assignments which are Azamo, Komatsu, Ariake, Yarikawa, Otsuna, Kin. Send 1,000. Maintain supply lines. Command assignments follow. Okay. Cool.
These look like battle plans. Better go find Ryuzo. No sign of any food. There has to be something.
They probably hid it. Where'd they hide it? Where'd y'all hide it? Thought you'd hide it in the bear cage. Can't we just eat the bear? I think I've done what I can do. It's everything. So should I go back and meet up with him? Yes, he got kidnapped or something. I'm gonna have to swim my way back to Rizzo. Which way is he? Where is he? The opposite direction.
All the food they've stolen from us. Ryuzo.
Where is he?
To me! I never quit!
I would have had that Mongol if you hadn't shown up.
I know.
Did you see how big he was?
They're very
That's
good.
where all our food went.
Oh.
Bastards! They're burning our food!
Ryuzo, we have to go. Can you swim?
I have to. Fire spreading! Jump!
Let's get out of sight. They're still hunting us.
There's a good hiding spot ahead. I promised my men I'd feed them, and I'm going back empty-handed.
We'll find another way.
But how many will I lose before then?
I found something that might help. Mongol battle plans.
Do they show supply lines?
Yes.
One page has a
Actually,
map.
yeah.
It's a start.
Hand it over.
We do this together.
You've got your own problems, and I am the leader. I need this, Jin.
And I'll need you at Castle Canada.
You'll have me.
Don't let them see you coming.
Just like you.
Bless you. Do you need an allergy pill? Cool. Very good.
I need to find Yuna.
Okay. Well, with that, we're going to call it a day. 2.5 hours first thing in the morning. We did good, y'all. All right, I will see you